Please be, wow, that was really good. Please be patient, new driver, AKA new dealership we're going to start pretty soon in February. We're going to move to a different state. But for those of you who are watching the channel who don't know who I am, I'm Nikita from Cars Off the Wall. We started our business. We have an LLC, and we pretty much buy cars from the auction. We fix them up and we flip them for a profit, just like we are going to do with this Acura. And we did register it into my wife's name, so it's a personal car, but that's a different story. Anyways, this video, we have a lot to show you. I mean, we're talking about teaching a beginner car flipper how to flip cars, and their budget is way more. Starting out, they have 20K to keep, buy cars and whatnot. Fun money, right? FU kind of money. I shouldn't say that, but you get my point. So in this video, you're gonna watch them learn how to flip cars and make a little profit, and I'm gonna mentor them. It'll be really exciting. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, this video will be pretty simple. You're gonna have a day in the life of a car dealer, what I do, what I don't do, my thoughts, how I'm fixing up a car, what I'm waiting for, what I'm trying to figure out, the next steps, planning, all that stuff is in this video. Stay tuned, and thank you guys for watching. Keep watching. Thank you very much. You did great.
What was that?
Exactly the same car as that one. Alright. Okay. Thank you very much. Alright.
No mic, so you gotta.
Oh yeah, there's no mic right now. 8:15 right now in the morning, and a huge car hauler from Eugene, about 2.5 hours away from here. What, 8? What, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could fit more, but he just didn't have that big of a load. Wow. We got the car. 2016 Acura ILX. We have two of them now. We have one there and we have one there. That one's already finished. This one, has a crack in the windshield. I didn't see that in the picture. You know how it is at Copart IAI. Like, sometimes you can see the glare, you can see a crack in the windshield, and sometimes you can't. And I wasn't paying attention, but we got a good deal on it. So we'll talk more about it when I have the mic on and we can walk around it. Catch you later. DL1640, that's my dealer number. And I'm wondering, does that mean that I'm dealer number 1640th in Oregon? I don't know how that number works out, but I have a feeling, which means there's a lot of dealerships in Oregon. This 2009 Honda Fit, we finished it a week ago, I'd say. We posted it the next day. A girl named Sophia came. I kind of took control of the situation and I persuaded her to give me $150 as a deposit. We went to a mechanic shop of my choice and we had it professionally inspected, and they said no frame damage, no structural damage. Alignment is great, tires are great. They wanted to change all 4 tires, but I was like, no, you don't really need to, right? And they said, well, technically, yeah, your tires are okay, but we would recommend it. And I thought, okay, you're just professionally talking right now, right? Like, you don't have to replace it. Control arm bushings, they said, you should replace them. I thought, but are they ripped or is it just cracking? Because rubber cracks all the time. That doesn't mean you have to replace it yet. And they said, yeah, it's just cracking. You have another good year or two or so. I'm just letting you know. And that was it. That was all they could find. I put in a new tensioner pulley and a serpentine belt. So pretty much this car is completely done. Now, Sophia saw the mechanic report. We looked at the budget of the car and she basically said, I need time until Monday to look at it. So I said, fine, take your time. It's Saturday right now. Wait until Monday, but I'm reposting the car for 4K now, not 4,200. And Sophia, you can have it for 4K if you'd like. I'll honor that deal. But I have someone come all ready to look at it. They're just car shopping, a different lady. So that's kind of a bummer. But I have another person coming. So you can see a Honda Fit will sell very well and very quick. Got my coffee here. This Acura, we are still waiting for the title because my wife registered it in her name. So we are going to sell it as a personal sale. How do we do that? Well, it's simple. We just transfer it from the dealership to personal, and you can do that. You just have to be upfront and honest and kind of tell them, what you're doing. And there's kind of a weird process that we had to do, but it worked out. So, and we're not going to ask questions. It worked. We're not going to put our nose where it doesn't belong. Then we have the Honda Cross Tour. We bought the radiator. We bought an all aluminum radiator. So if you don't know what that is, basically aluminum is really good at transferring heat. And most radiators are aluminum, but then they have that black plastic in front and on the bottom. And that's where the coolant travels through. I'm just telling you right now, when you have an all aluminum radiator, you're allowing that hot coolant to travel through the all aluminum radiator. It's way better, costs maybe $50 more than a regular radiator, and it's an upgrade. Like you're modifying your car legally, and it's a good upgrade that I think all cars should have an all aluminum radiator. So we got that for this car. Can't wait to install it. And when it comes, we'll finish the car in like 2 days. But right now, we're waiting for parts. Let me tell you right now, the number one killer in selling cars is not having your parts available. So if you don't have your parts right away, now your car is just sitting, and that's not good. Here we have the brother of that Acura. Same year, make and model, and it doesn't have rear end damage. It has side damage here. Now, on Monday, you're going to get to see a sneak peek of Tony, who bought the car. He is a beginner flipper. I'm kind of teaching him and training him in the ways of the salvage art game. And you're here seeing it first. I'm trying to actually be a good mentor before we leave. And so he's going to come down on Monday. We're going to pop it out, all the dents, Bondo, paint. We're going to pop that dent out, pop that fender dent out. We're going to fix the rear end. We're going to fix the door panel, put the door panel back in here, side mirror. It's all easy stuff, you guys. This is like flipping beginner 101. Like there's nothing difficult to do here. You don't have to be a master tech or engineer to understand how to make this car look pretty and put the pieces back together. So I'm going to teach Tony how to do that. He paid for the car and everything, and then we'll give him a good slice of the pie, right? Like it's my skill, right? Because of me, he's able to flip the car. So obviously, we're going to take the majority of the profit, but we're going to give him something that'll help him feel like he made some money. I'm not sure how we're going to split it, but I think I'll be kind and just give him 50-50, right? He financed all of it. I'll help him. He's going to do all the work. I'm just going to stand here and kind of show him, like, hey, this is what I would do. This is what you should do. Here's how to put the bumper back on. Here's how to look for damage, that type of thing. But he's an adult, guys. Like, he can figure it out for himself if he needed to. So, I'll probably be nice and give him 50-50, and that'll make him feel good. And we're gonna make a 3K profit from this car, so he'll get 1,500 and I'll get 1,500. And I'm not gonna work on this car, guys. I'm not touching this car. Tony is gonna be touching the car. Toyota Prius. This car has been really great to work with. 47K miles, but I don't have the parts available in any color. I'm really unlucky. In 3 years, this has never happened, but I can't find the parts right now, so we're kind of just waiting. I will be kind of tinkering and seeing, can I make it look okay and then just sell it? Because like I said, I don't want to wait for parts. I want to get cars moving, and I would rather sell this and make $1,000 profit and then buy a different car that I can find parts for rather than waiting for a month, because in a month I can flip 3 cars and make 5K easy. Why would I wait a month to make 3K profit when I can sell this, make 1,000, flip 3 more cars and make 5K? So I'm doubling my money if I just move quick. That's why it's important to move quick. We have no junk pile anymore because it was getting really trashy, so we got rid of that. The shed we got rid of. We're getting ready to move, you guys. And I had a comment the other day of one of you guys saying, how did you learn to be a mechanic? And like you learn anything else, when I started the dealership, I had no clue what I was doing. So I would buy a car like the Acura. Well, okay, that is a horrible example. I would buy a car like the Honda Fit, clean title from Facebook. It had 140K miles, and all it needed to do was be vacuumed, wiped, and then better pictures. And I was able to make a $500 profit every time within a day, literally. And my wife and I would do one at a time. That's how I started my dealership, Facebook Marketplace. And I would make chump change. $500 is nothing. When you make 4K profit on a car for 2 days of work, why would you go to Facebook and flip a car, clean it? Yeah, you're doing less work, but you're only making 500. That's nothing. But that's what I did. And then one time, the Facebook car that I had, I bought, the brakes were really bad, like really bad. So I hired a mobile mechanic and said, I need you to fix the brakes for me. And so they did it, and they charged me $30 an axle. So 30, 60, 90, 120. 120, and then I bought the parts. Great deal. So for $300, new rotors, new brake pads, and all the labor, it was great. I mean, awesome. And I watched them. And I didn't just watch, I told them, hey, you did the front too. You did the driver's side. I want to do the passenger side. Okay, you did the left rear drum brake. I want to do the passenger rear drum brake. And that's what I did with every mechanical issue. Water pump gave out. I fixed the water pump. I watched how they did it. The rear main oil seal. We had to take out an engine, separate the transmission, everything. We did the valve cover gaskets. We did as much as we could while we were there, because why not? I pulled out an engine and I watched it and I did it with them. And then when we pulled out the engine, guess what broke? The MAP sensor, the mass airflow or MAF sensor. And it just broke off of a 99 Toyota Corolla or Camry. I can't remember what model. And then we went to another one at the junkyard, pulled it off, or we glued it back on. I don't know what we did, but we fixed it. And I was there. I didn't just hire them. I actually did it with them. And I paid them the same amount because I was paying to learn. It was like a free mentorship. I did that for 3 months. And then I said, hey, I think I can do it on my own. So I started doing cars on my own. And then it just turned into what it is now. Then I separated in a way, not like separated, but I essentially said, hey, I can kind of do it on my own now. If I run into a problem, I'll call you. That's it. And that's what we've been doing. And Steven and Josh have always come to rescue us and help us. And we really appreciate you guys. If you're watching this right now, know that you are the reason I can fix cars and I can do it on my own now because of you guys. So please don't take that for granted. We really appreciate what you did for us. But all of you guys out there trying to flip cars like me and learning the game, you got to do it for yourself. Spend the money to hire a mobile mechanic and then watch them like a hawk. Watch YouTube, and in 3 months, you'll get it. That's what I have to say. So I'm going to get to work. I can't work on that car because it's not my car. We're going to work on it on Monday. So I'm going to wait until then, even though I'm itching. Like, my legs are itching to get on that car because I want to work on it. I want to fix it, and I could do it like in one day. That's just pop, 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 clean, wipe, put the bumper back on, you're done. But to Tony, it's different in his mind. He needs more time. He needs to learn how to do it. So, anyways, I'm gonna work on the Toyota Prius for a little bit, see if I can adjust the metal and make it look better. Because if I can, I'm gonna post it today and sell it for $5,500, which is a steal, and we would still make $1,000 profit. So I'm just hoping I can do it. If not, no matter what, I'm gonna win, right? I'm gonna find a way to win, but we gotta get rid of that car quick so we can get another car in and make more money. Because the money is in turnover. If we can get a car in and out, the faster we do it, the more money we can make. And we can only have 5 cars at a time, really. I'm not gonna overload this parking lot. So, gotta be smart up here. Which you guys know, I'm not the smartest guy. I am not the most professional businessman. Like, I am learning it just like you guys. So definitely I would not copy everything I do because I make a lot of mistakes. But you learn from the mistakes and you keep getting better and better. And that's what I'm trying to do as well. So, you look at my situation here. Oh, Nikita, you're making bad choices. Well, the economy is pretty bad right now. And guess which cars are going to sell in a day still? Toyota Honda. So I think I'm making a pretty good decision with that. But in terms of like the type of cars, like a Toyota Prius, C model is way harder to find parts than the actual Prius model. There's so many Priuses out there. I was really hoping my luck I could have a Prius I drive by. See, look, right, we're right there. Now, this car is hard to find parts. The Honda Cross Tour, really hard to find parts. I'm so lucky that the fender, the hood, none of that was damaged. So we are kind of getting lucky, but you should know that when you're flipping cars, make sure you're getting a year, make, and model of a car. It'll definitely help your speed in getting that car turned over and a profit made. I'll see you later.